Searching knowledge through customer support online. The CA Technologies Software Support Portal allows you to access product documentation, manage your support cases, download products and maintenance, and get the latest product news. The first step to using the site is to register if you have not done so already. You can do that by going to the upper right-hand corner of the screen, selecting the Login drop-down button, and clicking Register. Fill out the profile. Be sure to select Enterprise as the registration type. After completing your registration, you'll want to reach out to your site administrator for the portal, and that would typically be someone at your site, at your organization, that could provide your login ID or your email with access to the site and entitlements. After doing so, you can then sign in to support.broadcom.com, or since it's CA Technologies, casupport.broadcom.com. Click the Login drop-down button, and then select Login from the contacts pop-up. And from there, you can do your searches. Search by keyword, search by product, etc. Now, it's important to understand that the portal uses certain search syntax just like any other search engine. So for the most part, it's very similar to what you'd find some external search engines. We'll go through these quickly. The first option is to search with multiple terms with no operator. And for example, in line item 1, capital of Hungary is interpreted as capital and of and Hungary. All the words are searched separately, not case sensitive. The higher the number of words that match, the higher the ranking of the document in the results. The plus sign, as you can see in line item 2, is the same as the and operator. You can also use and in caps to accomplish the same thing. In this example, Jack plus Jill would return documents that contain both Jack and Jill. Line item 3, the vertical pipe signifies an or operator. You can also use or in caps. In this example, Jack or Jill would return documents that contain Jack or Jill or both, as this is the default behavior used in complex queries with multiple operators. You don't need to do this by default because it will, unless you're using a complex search query. The next one in line item 4 is the minus sign, which negates a token. So in this example, Jack minus Jill would return anything the minus sign, following the minus sign will not be returned, would only return documents that contain Jack but not Jill. Line item 5, wrap a number of tokens to signify for a search with the double quotes. In this example, the fox jumped over the lazy dog would return only documents containing the exact string in the double quotes. Next, the star or asterisk at the end of a term signifies a prefix query. Jump star would return documents such as with words containing characters such as jump, jumped, and jumping. Now we also have something called signify precedence that is used with the parentheses. So in this example, Jack plus or Jack and open paren, fox or lazy close paren minus Jill. Effectively, that returns documents that contain Jack but not Jill and either fox or lazy. And the last item is fuzzy searching. In this example, John tilde 2 would return documents that with some fuzziness. In this case, John tilde 2 would match Jean, Johns, and Horn. This uses the Damerau-Levenstein distance to match the terms that are similar in spelling. This is useful when your data set has misspelled words, or maybe there's multiple ways to spell something. Now on to some search examples. On the left side, we have a simple search using the product code or acronym and the keywords. So in this case, UIM, which is an acronym for one of our products, UMP, and memory. So this will return UIM documents with the keywords UMP and memory in the document. On the right side, we have an example of an exact phrase. So we can search with the product name or acronym in the beginning, UIM in this case, and then open double quote hub Q, close double quote, would return UAM documents with the exact phrase of hub Q. Search examples wildcards to represent multiple characters. So in this example, we have a prefix and a suffix. So what we can do is have something like UAM star NIX would return UAM documents with either Unix or Linux. The star can represent one or more characters. On the right side, we have a similar example, but this time used at the end. UAM POSTGR star would return documents with Postgres and Postgres SQL. We also have the option of using a question mark to represent a single character. For example, key question mark ORD would be effectively the same as searching for anything with keyword. In this example, UAM M question mark SQL would return documents with MS SQL and MySQL. The question mark again represents one single character. Search examples using operators. We have the AND operator, which we spoke about earlier. You can use the word AND in caps or the plus sign. They both function the same way. If using AND, it must be uppercase. In this example, UAM, memory, and UMP. So it would return UAM documents that have memory and UMP in the document. On the right side, we have the OR operator and an example of UAM open double quote SQL space server. So that's an exact phrase, right? Or Oracle. So this would return UAM documents with the exact phrase of SQL Server or the string Oracle. We also have the option of using multiple terms with Boolean operators and parentheses. So this is kind of like a complex search query, which may not use that often, but the option is there. In this example, product name and open paren, keyword 1 or keyword 2, close paren, or open paren NimSoft and MySQL, close paren. For example, UAM, open paren, Oracle, or MS SQL, close paren, or open paren NimSoft and MySQL, close paren. Effectively, this would return documents that have UAM and Oracle or MS SQL or NimSoft and MySQL. Operators must be uppercase. The parentheses are logical separators, must include both keywords. The plus sign is the same as an and the vertical pipe is the same as an or. There's also something else to be aware of, and that's your preferred source. This is a drop-down that appears on the search screen and on the search list. You have several options. Here are some of the important ones. Knowledge base, KB for short. What this is an article written by technical support, written in the context of the customer. Perhaps it was the result of a customer opening a case. They were trying to accomplish something, and support advised on how they could do it and help them resolve it. Documentation. This is the official product documentation for the product. Communities. We will cover this in another module, but this is effectively where you can interact with other customers, server administrators, implementers, developers, support, services on how to accomplish different use cases with the products, looking for ways to resolve technical issues, and different ways you can look for and participate in a community to look for guidance. And last but not least, we have solutions. These are known solutions. These are typically fixes available for the product that are available either as a patch, a configuration parameter, or something similar. And these typically come from product management or development. Well, that concludes this session. I hope that was helpful, and happy searching.